Australia has long projected an image of itself to the world, a sun-drenched postcard of endless opportunity. It is a land of sprawling beaches, vast open spaces, a relaxed, egalitarian spirit. The Australian dream was built on this foundation, the promise that with hard work, anyone could secure a good job, a comfortable home with a backyard, a secure future, stability, and a fair go for all. Yet for a growing number today, that postcard feels like fiction. For millions of Australians, the most immediate pressure is the cost of keeping a roof overhead. Renting was once a transition. Now it has become a long-term, increasingly expensive reality. Data shows relentless rent growth across capital cities. In Sydney, median unit rents often exceed $700 a week. For many, that swallows a heavy share of take-home pay. Part-time workers feel it even more. Students too. In Melbourne, a single parent can spend over half their income on a modest two-bedroom. The strain means cutting groceries, healthcare, and kids' activities. In Brisbane, a room in a share house can cost a third of pre-tax pay. Saving for a deposit feels impossible. With vacancy near record lows, competition is fierce and renters have little bargaining power. A strange paradox haunts Australia's cities. Gleaming towers pierce the skyline, yet many apartments sit empty. Meanwhile, in the suburbs, long queues form for modest rentals. Apparent supply collides with overwhelming demand. The pipeline is misaligned. Much new stock targets high-end buyers and investors. Properties marketed as financial products, not homes. Reports highlight ghost apartments, unoccupied for much of the year. The missing middle, townhouses, terraces, low-rise, lags far behind. Different needs compete for the same limited pool. Stress intensifies, insecurity grows. The dream relied on a fair link between work and reward. A steady job once meant a comfortable life and a home. Over the past decade, that link has frayed. Costs climb. Wage growth lags. The affordability gap widens. ABS data confirms wages trailing inflation. Essentials take more of each paycheck. Pay rises often just chase last year's increases. Bills induce dread. Deposits drift out of reach. Yesterday's single-income home is today's two high incomes and decades of debt. Australia is, by history and design, a nation built on immigration. Population growth has enriched the economy and culture. But when growth outpaces housing and infrastructure, affordability suffers. Border reopenings brought record migrant arrivals. More people competing for the same homes lifts rents. Housing supply has lagged new household formation. Shortfalls persist. Pressure concentrates in already tight city markets. Demand ripples outward. Sprawl and longer commutes follow. Supply is constrained by slow, complex planning systems. Zoning, heritage, and environmental rules add time and cost. Delays add holding costs, passed on to buyers and renters. Local opposition often scales back or sinks well-located projects. Policy has favored investment incentives over direct supply. Underinvestment in social housing removed a vital safety net. Benefits of growth are uneven. Costs fall heaviest on those least able to bear them. Investors now shape the market in profound ways. Aspirations collide with rising rents and prices. Homes become financial instruments. Concessions make property competitive and crowd out first home buyers. Short-term letting removes long-term stock and pushes up rents. A two-tiered system emerges: owners and investors versus renters. Many young adults postpone independence, family, and plans. Older Australians face insecurity on fixed incomes. Family help lifts some, yet deepens inequality. The evidence is consistent. This is structural. Real solutions. Planning reform, rebalanced tax settings, sustained social housing. The dream was a secure, decent life, not guaranteed wealth. Can the next generation have that same dream?